All right, we're here with another Divo knife. This is the Stout. This is where it all began, way back, many moons ago. All right, it's not been that long. But this comes to me from Dennis over at EDC for Fun. He sent also, it came with a bottle opener keychain. Super cool. And again, like I said before, I like these leather zippered pouches. They smell good. They look good. They get a little worn and scratched up and patinaed, which looks nice. I don't know. I'm digging the leather zipper pouches. So this is the copper marbled carbon fiber version, I think it is. It came in a couple of different varieties. And it has the pocket clip, the wire pocket clip, which I'm not a fan of, but in all actuality here, they're not as bad as I have maybe harped on in the past, because I've spent some time with this one in my pocket and a couple of the other Divo knives that I've done that have wire clips, as well as my North Arms Skaha, which has a wire clip. So I've been actually carrying wire clips more frequently in recent months and whatnot. And they're not as bad as I, maybe tend to think they are. They're okay. I don't prefer them. To me, it makes the knife look a little cheap in my humble opinion. That's all. It's just Dirk's thoughts. The Stout in general, actually a pretty cool knife. Little goofy blade shape, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. It's just a hair over quarter, just a hair over 4¼ inches, just a hair over 7.5. 3.3 inch blade, 2.88 cutting edge, 0.137 blade thickness. I don't even know what blade steel this is because it's not on the blade, which I like. Whoever bought it knows what it is, and nobody really cares. If you didn't know, if it wasn't marked on the blade, you wouldn't know and you wouldn't care, honestly. In my opinion, again, and I've talked about this before too, super steels are great, all this stuff, but if we didn't know what the blade steel was, most of us, there's some of you sharpening guys that are going to tell me I'm full of crap, which is okay. I've been told that before, once or twice in my life. You're going to tell me that as soon as you sharpen it, you can tell exactly what steel it is. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I guarantee, yes, you can tell some differences between steels when you're sharpening. I don't argue that. Can you tell me that it's M390 versus S30 just by sharpening? I don't know. I don't sharpen, so I'm not going to even go there. But I don't think we need to put the blade steel on the blade, actually, because then it's just a branding thing. Then it's oh, look, I've got X on my knife, and I've got Y over here, and I've got Z over here. Nobody cares. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Weighs in at 4.1 ounces and runs on bearings. Okay. Lefty EDC, Kevin is the owner, founder, designer of Divo Knives, and he works and owns it partially with Colin Mason Pierre, who is a more renowned knife designer previous to Kevin and Kevin/Lefty starting designing. So Lefty had a couple of Colin's designs on the table as he was reviewing, because he's a YouTube reviewer. I put links to their channels down below. And he liked some of the stuff that Colin did. They had kind of a similar tastes, if you will. And so Kevin scratched this up on a cocktail napkin, so to speak, and sent it off to Colin to refine and whatnot. And this is what they came up with. So I don't even know who the OEM is. I didn't really care to look it up, to be honest. Doesn't matter. Whoever built it did a fantastic job. I love this kind of stonewashed finish blade. I don't love the blade shape. It's kind of like bird beak. It's kind of like plague doctor shape, platypus shape. Like, I don't like that. I think I would have done something different here. But that's, again, that's personal stuff. That's just me. Titanium frame, it's a titanium bolster lock, really is what it is. I love the carbon fiber. The fit and finish, dude, it's impeccable. The milling on this to fit these in is really, really nice. I like the little chamfered edges on the backspacer. No lanyard tube, which is totally fine by me. I don't do the lanyard thing. I know that upsets some people. But now Lynch clips does do some wire clip replacements into like bent titanium clips. This probably fits that if you want to switch it. So that's cool. I know that the other Divo knives do, so I'm assuming this one does as well. I think all in all, this is a pretty cool knife. It's a little bit, maybe, if it were mine, I might tighten the pivot just a hair because it's a little drop shut for me. It's right on the edge, actually. You can Spidey flick it. And the detent, I kind of wish was just a bit stronger because you can, not on camera maybe, but you can shake it open. So when you can shake it open, it's a little light, but just barely light. So I'm okay with this in general. I don't know. What do you guys think of these? I guess it's been out a while. Everybody's seen them. So I'm not showing you anything that you haven't seen before, but I want your opinions. That's the Spyder Codelica and the Kubi. I don't even remember what the prices were on these. A couple $300. I don't know if you can find these ones now because they've moved on to other models, but good on it for another knife reviewer come knife designer. I don't know. That's a whole different topic for me. I'm not going to do that. I know there's been several. Lefty's just one of a plethora of them that have started their own knife companies. You know, just because I've reviewed a bunch of knives for the last 3 or 4 years now, I don't know that that gives me any credit to design a knife. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not smart enough. I don't know enough. I'm not going to pat myself that much on the back to say that I can design a knife because that would be completely a lie. So I'm not even going to try that or go there. So whatever. That's just me. I know a lot of people are doing it and they're making money at it. So yeah, good for them. Let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to hear. I think I have a Divo playlist that I'll put up in the corner if I do. If not, I'll make one because it's maybe the 3rd knife I've done of his, 4th knife. I don't remember. So I'll put a playlist. Thanks a lot, guys.